a lot going on, and a big piece of it is that, frankly, the city promised transparency. I've been in contact almost constantly with members of the city since early Sunday morning. We have demanded transparency. I'm concerned that what we get instead is, frankly, a whitewash.
Officers have not been identified yet, have they?
Well, I understand that they were released just now. I haven't gotten those names yet. I think their entire backgrounds ought to be released. And further, once witnesses have been interviewed, I think they ought to release the videotapes as well. You know, they talk about they're worried about tainting this investigation. They've already tainted it. Those police officers, as far as we know, haven't even made a statement yet. You know, this is far beyond any kind of a legitimate investigation. It's far outside of it.
Investigation begins immediately.
That's correct.
Now,
That's
is this
correct.
always the case with the police, that they're allowed time to?
Yes, they are often allowed. Well, under their contract, they're allowed 48 hours to fabricate their story. But the community was subjected to immediate reprisals right after the incident. You know, an invading army of white cops jumps out of the car, pepper spraying people, pointing guns at people, pointing tasers at people, shooing people away. And it was very offensive because there were witnesses whose statements and information needed to be gathered immediately. No one will talk to the cops now because of that treatment, and there is no investigation of that treatment. You know, it's deeply offensive to the community because not only were there people on that side of the street, but there were a lot of elders, you know, some of the older members of the community were in the Elks Club, and they were treated poorly. People are very offended by this. They don't want to cooperate with police because of how offended they are and because they're fearful.
You know, when you have the investigation going to make any difference?
It depends on the type it is. We haven't been able to verify what type of investigation. If it is a separate, independent investigation, yes, it may make a difference. If it is let's look over the shoulder of the BCA audit type investigation, no, not one bit, because the BCA has already screwed up this investigation. It's not going to be a good investigation. They've already done it wrong, and they cannot undo, no matter what the BCA or the federal government does, they cannot undo what happened on that night right after the incident.